Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is actually Sunday night. I am going to be giving you guys my weekend what sold video, recording it a little bit early. So let's dive in. We've got 19 sales so far and the day isn't over. We've got 19 on eBay and then I can't forget there's one over on Mercari. So we're looking at already $1,900 in sales for a weekend. Unbelievable. So let's dive into what sold. All right, guys. So yeah, $1,900 in one weekend. Unbelievable. I am absolutely just blown away. So I am recording early tonight because tomorrow is already planned as a crazy busy day. We are coming up on the week of VBS for the kids. If you're not aware, VBS stands for Vacation Bible School, and my local church, my home church, is hosting theirs this week, and I serve at this church, so I'm helping them out for the check-in and the checkout and whatever else in between. But that's going to tie up my morning all week long, and I'm not going to be able to do a video with 20 sales and pack up 20 orders with no time. So it's going to have to start tonight. So yeah, we are 7:30 on Sunday night, and here I am recording my video, but that's all right. We do what we got to do. But it also means I'm in my cozy clothes. So I was dressed up this morning for church, and then I'm like, no, it was rainy today, and I was just getting that like comfy vibe, and then I'm like, oh, I'm going to be recording. So nope, I'm not changing. You get me how you get me, and that includes my comfy pants. Okay, so we always organize these videos from the smallest item, smallest sale, to the most expensive sale. So yeah, I mean, sit down, put on your buckles, because we've got a ride to take. First one we're going to start with is ink. I love my ink, my toner inks, printer inks. I guess it's not really a toner ink. Toner is ink. All right, this was $1 day at my bins. $1. I see these at garage sales all the time, estate sales. Anytime you can find brand new ink, even if it were to be expired, it still sells. This one's not. This is good. Well, technically February 2025. Yeah, I put that on there. So $23, $24 for one little ink. I'll take it all day. Next up, I gotta dig for this one. All right, this one is also a bins find. You can tell because of the package that it's in. I didn't open this package. These guys are still sealed in here. I can see the plastic still around them, so I left it in the Amazon plastic. No shame in that. It is a 3-pack, and I paid $5. So this was $5 day, and it sold for 30 bucks. So 5 into 30, and it is free shipping, but this isn't going to be that expensive to ship. So even if it's 10 bucks to ship, we're still looking at about a $15 profit, give or take. If you're new to the channel, I always give a breakdown at the end of my actual profits. So when I'm talking right now of that $1,800 on eBay, that includes shipping, it includes any taxes that they pay, and it's not including any fees, it's not including my shipping, it's not including cost of good. So yes, those numbers are going to go down. I didn't walk away with $1,800 this weekend, or $1,900 with Mercari. So you will get a breakdown at the end of what the actual gross, net, gross profits. This is the fun of recording at 7:30 on a Sunday, because my brain is just done. All right, we've got mosquito repellent. 'Tis the season. I was hoping I had this mosquito eater, and I don't. But I have a lot of this refill stuff, so I need to find one of these mosquito repellents so that I can use these refills for my own mosquito catcher. But I haven't. So I'm selling these in the meantime. This was probably $1 day. Yes, it was. So $1 for these guys, and it sold for 32 bucks all day long. Yep, I'll take 30 bucks for that. Next up, we've got Duluth. All right, this one is not a bins find. So I do source in all different areas, but a big majority of these, probably about 75%-ish, is bins. Then the rest of it is garage sales and estate sales. My bin stuff is selling faster because it's items that are currently selling now on Amazon. So they're hot items. No wonder it's going to sell fast. So, but you can still find things that sell fast at garage sales. And I'm going to show you a few of those here. All right, so Duluth is an expensive company. It's a trading company. They have jackets. They've got, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. So this is just a bag, like a little messenger bag is what they call it. Crossbody bag. And this was I think it was my local thrift, and it was $5. So, yeah, and they sold quick. Like, I only listed this maybe 2 weeks ago, and it sold for $25. I'll take that all day. And it's a super easy ship. All right, here's another bin one. This guy was Run Pro, $5. So this was $5 day at my bin. And the bins that I'm talking about, friends, is the Amazon liquidation bins. There are also Goodwill bins. Not my jam, but there's a lot of people that make a lot of money just doing the Goodwill bins, but I don't enjoy it. So do what you love. Life is short. So I like my Amazon bins. And this was $5 day, and it sold for $40. And they're brand new. They're just like shoe inserts for running shoes. $40 for running inserts. That's crazy. All right, another one. This is one from my bins, but I see them all the time at estate and thrift stores. So they are little things, clips, that go to that upside down, what do you even call this thing? A gravity inversion? I don't know. It's like a bed that you lay upside down and stretch your muscles. I don't know. I've seen them at garage sales. I actually saw one yesterday at a garage sale. Those are way too big. I'm not dealing with it. But these little guys clip on there and it holds your feet. So if you're hanging upside down, you need somebody to hold your feet. That's what these do. So this was $5 day at my bins. Surprisingly, of all places, at my bins. And they sold for $30. I took an offer, but I keep kicking them. They are in my way on the floor, and I need to get rid of them. So, yes, when someone sent me an offer of $30, please take them, get them out. I am happy to make a few bucks on them. All right, next up is a dental pod. This is another one I get at my bins all the time, but they are really, really dropping in value. They're only selling for like 30 to 50-ish. 50 if it's brand new. This one is open and it has 4 tablets. But when I opened it up, you can actually like look underneath and see how many tablets are left. And that's what I did. So I counted, there are 4 tablets. They're all individually wrapped. I think it comes with 8 if it was brand spanking new. It's either 6 or 8. So there's 4 in here. It sold for $48, free shipping, and I'm just happy to get rid of it. I paid $15 at my bins. All right, this next one. All right, this is a fun one. Where'd it go? And this one, all credit goes to my daughter. So I had found some Pokemon cards at my bins on, I think it was $5 day. It was a box, but it had 5 or 6 packs in there, but a lot of the packs were open. So I'm like, okay, the packs that are open, those are going to my kid because he collects Pokemon cards. He's 5. So if it looks like junk to me, it's going in his collection and he can have the best Pokemon day. But of that open pack, so there were 3 in there that were sealed. Those are listed. I'm selling those as sealed brand new packs. The open ones, my daughter was helping him go through and put them into his little Pokemon card carrier. And she saw this one. And because it's like all like sparkly, she's like, Mom, this one looks good. Look this one up. And she said also this number up top, I know nothing about Pokemon cards. Nothing. So she's like, that number up top is really big. So I know the bigger the number, the better the card. All right, Liberty, if you say so. She's 10. So I look it up and she's not wrong. This is like a $60 to $70 card. So I went ahead and put it on there and it's on sale. I'm running a sale on my whole store. It sold for $53. So $50 for one little Pokemon card. I think my daughter deserves an ice cream because that was an epic find for her. And it was just going through ones that we were putting into his little case, and I had her pull out a few more. I'm like, all right, you're good at this, sister. What else is in there? We pulled some more, and they're like $2 or $3 cards. No, I'm not listing them. Lincoln can keep it. Put it in his case. But $50? Heck yeah, I'm selling that boy. That was awesome. All right, next up, I don't want to pick it up. It's big. It is a Texas Instrument presenter view screen with accessories. I do not know what in the world I was thinking of when I bought this. It was a box of a prior teacher's parts. Lots of calculators, lots of random stuff. I don't remember what I paid for it. I bought this probably last summer, and I think it was right around $20 for this whole box of stuff. I don't remember what else is listed. I don't remember what else is sold. Short-term memory. It's wonderful. But this guy, I took an offer. It sold for 40. No, I don't even think I took an offer. I think that's what it was selling for. $40. So it's big, but they paid for shipping. It's just going to go box in a box. But that was a garage sale find that I don't think I paid 20 just for that one item. It would have been with more calculators. And if there were TI 84s, which I'm pretty sure there were, that's kind of ringing a little bell in here, then of course it's worth it because TI 84s sell all day long. All right, but 40 bucks, get it out of here. It's another big item. I am happy to be selling some big items because I need room in my store. We have so much stuff right now that my shelves are full and it's overflowing onto the floor. Luckily, you cannot see this in this video because I'm recording staring at it. But we're running out of space, and I've got a new shelf over here, but that's already getting full. I've got a shelf right over here that's full. Like, I'm running out of room. So yes, if I'm selling items that are big and bulky, I will take offers because it's got to get out of here. Okay, next up, this was a bins find last week, and I was considering keeping it because I love my energy drinks and vitamins and all the good body stuff, right? So this is Advocare Spark. It's a vitamin and amino acid supplement. I'm like, all right, let's see how much this bad boy is. It expires 2026, so it's a brand new bottle. Someone must have just had buyer's remorse or something because it's still sealed, brand new. But I looked it up and it's a $60 pack of vitamins. No, thank you. I like money more than I like my vitamins. So we don't need to add to our vitamin collection. I've got other vitamins. So, no, let's sell it. So 60 bucks is what this bad boy sold for, and I paid 15. And it sold quick. Another super quick find. I listed this just yesterday. So was it yesterday? Maybe it was Friday. It was this weekend. I just listed this. And it was a find from Savers. I never find any resale items at Savers, like ever, because the ones that win at Savers are the ones that spend all day there. And it's in the middle of Tucson. So there's a lot of resellers and they basically move in. It's kind of the same thing I do on Fridays at my bins. I'm there for 3, 4, sometimes 5 hours of the day because I can. And if someone's only going in and out, they're not going to find as many things. So it's kind of the same idea at Savers. If you're going to spend your day there, you better be finding items because they're pulling out new stuff. But if you're just going for a quick 20-minute shop, good luck. So it's a numbers game. So this was that numbers game. It was just pure luck. And they must have just put it out or someone wasn't impressed by it. But it's an Xbox 360, Connect, rifle, and game. It's all in here. And that game is super clean. If I had to test it, I would have. But it was super clean. There's no doubt that that game is fine. But yes, video games and stuff you want to test. And we have a 360. We've got all the systems. So, yes, definitely test your video games. But this was like brand new condition, super clean. And I paid $7. So I think it was 10 or 9 something and then 20% off because I also bring my donations. Hashtag Savers. Bring your donations so you get a coupon. And it sold for 60 bucks. Yeah, I'll take 7 into 60 for a super fast flip. All right, next up we've got a bins find of Sennheisers. All right, we got some Sennheiser headphones, top brand to look for in audio gear. Sennheiser. Definitely grab it. These guys are not the one on the box. That is incorrect. It is an, okay, I'm not going to butcher this name. Accentum? It looks like accept, but there's no P. Accentum? Wireless? I don't know. But it's a really nice pair of headphones. Tested, works. It's just the headphones. I paid $15, and even though it's not the ones on the box, it's still a good pair of headphones. And again, we tested it. Hubby loves testing my audio gear for me because he loves his audio gear. So this guy sold for 65 bucks. Yes, please. And I did not put this box in the pictures, so I'm going to use this box to ship it. I will just stick some bubble wrap around the earphones just to make sure it doesn't go flipping flopping and put my label right on this. So easy to ship for $65. All right, then we've got another bins find. I know, bins are my jam. I am there every single day. So yes, numbers. The more you go, the better stuff you're going to find. I go to my thrift every day, but I definitely find more stuff at my bins. All right, we've got a Microsoft Surface Pro cover. $15 day. Microsoft Surface is expensive, and this is a case to go with it. So it's just a case or keyboard. It's not the actual Surface, but these bad boys, I think, for $100. I had a Surface for like a minute, was not impressed, and returned it. But this is a keyboard to go with it, and it sold for $67. Not too shabby. Again, easy shipper. It can just go into a poly mailer because it's box already in a box. All right, next up, we've got a camera. This one is an estate sale find. I believe I filmed there. I'm trying to think back. I believe I did. I paid up a little. I paid $20 for this little camera. And I played the offer game like you would not believe for the last week. Everybody was sending offers on it, so I knew it was going to sell. This guy ended up buying it. I also went ahead and just took an offer. It needs to get out of here. I hate when one item is getting so much attention with offers. It makes me want to just get rid of it because I don't want to keep dealing with all these offers. Like all the time on, usually it's like the nerdy stuff, the Pokemons and the video games. Like it's just a lot of kids that want cheap stuff. So this one, I'm just happy to get rid of it. So it sold for almost $70. $68 for a little camera. He asked for more pictures on the back if it was cracked, and I said, no, it's a scratch. So he was definitely looking at my pictures very closely. It is tested. It takes regular AA batteries, so definitely test your cameras. It's got a memory card. Yeah, $70. I mean, I did pay $20, so not a huge flip on that. All right, next up, we've got a professional trimmer harness. This was another one that I played the offer game for way too long. So again, it was just driving me crazy. I don't want to be annoyed by one item. Just buy my stuff and move on. Stop playing the offer game. So I took an offer on it. The box is beat up, so I don't want to pick it up right now and accidentally drop it. I think I had it listed at $90, but I've had it for a while. That's got to be over a year old. And I took an offer of $65 because the shipping is showing really high on it. And they actually asked me to ship it with UPS. So I don't know what I put in there. It's probably priority. And it's not going to be that much to ship it. I mean, it's a big box, but UPS is cheap. And I've got lots of boxes to use. So, yeah, I'm just happy to get rid of it. So I believe that was a $15 bid and find. Sold for $65. All right, this is another one that sold really, really fast. I just listed it this weekend, Friday or Saturday. Weekends become a giant blur. All right, but I tested it this weekend, and it worked. It is a Magnavox VCR DVD player. These are one of my all-time favorite electronics to buy and to sell because they are fast sellers, and they are good sellers. So tested it. It works. They always work. Okay, knock on wood, 9 out of 10 work. There's the occasional one that the DVD side doesn't work or the VCR side doesn't work, but it's usually the VCR side that likes to eat the tapes. So I have a tape cleaner, and that usually saves it. So I need to make it a habit to start with this, not my actual tape. But I put in my tape, and it comes out eaten. I do my surgery on the tape, fix that, and then run this through it, and that fixes it 99% of the time. Because after it's been cleaned, I put the tape back in, and it stops eating my tape. So I fixed it. If it continues to eat tapes, then I just sell it for parts because somebody else is going to have to take it apart and not just run a tape cleaner. But I enjoy testing them, and they sell fast. So that one has a remote. Try and include accessories with it. But I paid $15, and it sold for $120 to a repeat buyer. I love my repeat buyers because these are people that know what they want, and if I can get it for them, keep buying it. That's what we do, right? If we can find someone to keep buying our whole store, of course we will do it. I will be the middleman all day long. So that was a quick one. All right, now we are well into hundreds. Okay, so that was my first $100 break. I've got 2 items that are over $200. Like crazy. So I'm going to hop over to the Mercari sale, just so we're staying in numerical order here. And it is this Dexcom G7 receiver. Okay. So this one is technically banned. Okay. Gray area. Definitely a gray area. But it does say RX only. Prescription only. So my dumb butt didn't see that at first. I put it up on eBay and boom, within seconds they pulled it. You can't have it on eBay. So I put it on Mercari. Because when one person doesn't know what the other person's doing, you get away with it, right? I don't know. So Mercari was not as quick to ban it. And I listed it, I think, yesterday. Sold it within 24 hours. If it sat on Mercari for longer, it probably would have been caught and taken down. But I'd rather ask for forgiveness than permission. So, all right, sold this bad boy. Paid $15, just got it on Friday, so listed it this weekend, and took an offer of $100. I think I listed it at $125, but knowing that I'm kind of playing with fire here, if I can sell it for $100, get it out of here. It is still brand new sealed, so yes, it's prescription. It's like I think it's a TENS unit. You can't sell TENS units, and most of them are not prescription. I think that's what this is. I don't know. It's some kind of little reader thing, right? But it's sealed. Brand new sealed. So even though they say it's prescription, someone needs it. So, all right. That's sold on Mercari for $100. Thank you, Mercari. Okay, now we're going to start out of control. Okay, this guy. This is a Seagate computer part. We've got a hard drive. Right? Is that what we call these? Yeah, I think it's a hard drive. 16 terabyte. It's a big boy. It is not tested. Hubby would have to completely take apart a computer to be able to test it. So when we inspected it, you can look at all the little crevices, and he looks clean. So you're really just wanting to make sure that there's no dents, that these little bars are straight, these little peck things, pokey things, are straight. Like, he looks flawless. There's no reason this should be. I think it's going to have to fit in that, like, buyer's remorse category because it looks spotless. So I put it on there. He messaged asking if it was tested, and I said no, it hasn't been plugged in again, but it looks super clean. So, yes, it is a risk. That is a risk that we could take, but I feel confident in it. I'm going with it. But yeah, it's already in a box, but because this was also in the picture, he did catch a small error, which, you know, he knows his stuff, when it was this number up here, this ST1600 NT001. That's the part number, but it's actually a VN001. Very minor change, one letter difference. And he's like, is it the one on the box or the one in the picture? And I said, it's the one in the picture. So this, it obviously had to have been swapped. So maybe this person ended up changing their mind. Something. I don't know. I'm hoping it's not because that one was broken. They bought this one and put the broken one in it. Fingers crossed. Okay, but this guy sold for $200. I can't say no to $200. I will just cross my fingers that it works. All right. And if not, I'm out $15. That's what I paid for it. And then it'll be like $10 to ship it. So either I'm out 25 or I'm up 175. Okay. All right. These next two are amazing, amazing sales. And this first one I'm not picking up because it weighs probably 40 pounds. All right. It is a reverse osmosis water filter. I have had this bad boy for probably 3 years. And it's huge. So when I'm talking about storing really big items, this is in that category. I think I've tried to sell it before and people changed their mind or whatever. But it is brand spanking new. It still has the little plastic wrap thing around it. Brand spanking new, and it's going international. So I only have to get this guy over to, where is it having me send it to? It used to go to like, oh wow. Okay, no, it's going to New York. Free shipping to New York. All right. But I believe, all right, it's saying FedEx Home is only $25. So, all right, so it sold for $240. It's going international, so chances are he's not going to complain about it. He's going to be happy he got a brand new reverse osmosis system. But I did pay up on it. This was a garage sale from forever ago. Yeah, what'd I say? Like 3 years ago? At least 3 years ago. And I paid $75. Jennifer, what were you thinking? But luckily, I eventually got my money back because this guy sold for $240. But I've been storing it for 3 years. That's all right. We're not going to think about that, right? We're just going to think the profit of $240 minus my cost of good. This next item is another one I paid up for. So it's okay to pay up for something that you know is eventually going to get its money. Ideally sooner than 3 years, but to each their own. All right, this next one I believe was filmed. This was from an estate company that loves to, is very friendly, and they give deals to customers that shop there at all their sales. They know who their regulars are. So as I already had the item, I had asked her if there was any wiggle room, and I think it had over $100 on it. I think it had like 150 of the price tag. And I always give her the option of what the price is, because I could say, oh, 140? Well, that'd be dumb. So no, let her name the price. Let them name the price. And she said $80. So yes, please. It was priced at 150. You're giving it to me for 80. Thank you very much. And it sold within 2-3 months. So it's not a super fast seller, but it's also a rare buyer. This is somebody who has to know what this is, and not everybody does. But yeah, I paid $80 for it, and it sold. And it's this big guy, if it looks familiar to you. It's audio gear. It is called an Ultimate Vocal Floor Processor. I don't know. Ask my husband. It's some kind of audio gear, and tested it. It powers up. All looks good. It sold for $328. Yes, $328. But yes, I paid $80. So that's why it's important to look at the breakdown at the end. Because yes, I made $1,800 eBay, $100 on Mercari, but that's not including all my cost of goods. So it's probably going to be close to, I'm going to say, I think I'll still break 1,000 in profit. Fingers crossed. I don't know, but you're going to see it. So unless I can predict the future, I'm hoping it's $1,000 profit. If I have anything else to add from tonight, I will record that and add this to this piece tomorrow. All right, guys, so we did get 3 more sales last night, and after having an epic morning at VBS, Vacation Bible School, the kiddos had a blast, and it was quite the turnout. I think they said there was like 130 kids that were registered, so it was a party all morning, and mine absolutely loved it. So now, back in the office, I've got 4 more things I wanted to tell you about that sold overnight, and they're decent. Let me sort it by lowest again. Okay, so the first one is going to be, so 3 of these are bin finds, 1 is a garage sale. This was a bins. It's an MGI umbrella holder. I didn't think this was really anything, but I looked it up and I paid $3. Yeah, this was a $3 find, and it sold for $30. So it's not amazing, but it's going to go right into a poly mailer and be on its way. Like, super easy to ship. I love making a quick $20 on something that's going to be super easy to ship. Next up, this was one that I just found yesterday at the bins. Yeah, Sunday. So it was $8 day. I listed it last night and it already sold. It is I believe it's a breast milk holder. I guess it could be any kind of milk holder. But if you're breastfeeding and you need to take your milk on the go, I mean, technically you take your milk on the go. All right, no jokes, Jennifer. Okay, so it goes into this fun little cooler. It's used. Again, I can see a little bit of water drops, water marks, but you just wash it. Soap. It's magical. But it is in really good condition, and it sold for $40. So for that quick of a flip, 8 to 40, yes, I will do that. I listed it for $50, and it would have gone on sale 20% off anyway, because in the next few hours of listing something, my whole store goes on sale, because I can't figure out how to tell it not to do the sale on my new items. Okay, this is where I need you guys. If somebody knows how to do this, please let me know, because since they've changed a lot of things, when I run a sale, it automatically includes anything that's newly listed. And that's fine. At first, it bit me in the butt because I didn't realize it was doing that and it was putting new stuff on sale. That's fine. Live and learn. Now, I know that it's going to put it on sale, so I add 20% to all of my items so that when it goes on sale, it's at the price that it actually is worth. So like that milk jug, it's a $40 to $50 milk jug. I priced it at $50, knowing it's going to go down to $40 when it goes on sale, which is usually within an hour to 6 hours later. And when she messaged offering $39, I'm like, yes, because it's going to go to $39 anyway, automatically. So yes, please buy it. $40. Have a nice day. So yes, if you know how to set this up properly, I don't know. I don't have the brain to figure this out, and I'm trying and I just don't have it. So if you know how to do it, let me know in the comments. We've got a Fitbit. This was a garage sale just on Saturday. I am getting really good at when I'm coming home with items, whether it's garage sales, estate sales, or my bins, I am listing that stuff the same day. It's coming here and it's going on my table to get listed the same day. I'm tired of having a death pile of stuff that I forget about. I'll pull stuff from that pile and I'm like, I don't remember buying it. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I don't even remember where I got it at. So stop doing it. List it the minute you bring it home. Okay, that's my inner talk to myself, but maybe it's helpful to you. Okay, so Fitbit, I just grabbed this on Saturday. It was $3. It's a Charge 5, so it's actually one of the newer items. It's not new. It's used. It's got, I mean, it's used, but it worked. It has its charger. I plugged it in, powered it up. My phone already went beep beep, wanting me to sync up to it. I said no, because I don't want to mess it up. But it's already factory reset and ready to go. And this guy sold for $40. Yes, please. 3 into 40 again in a matter of days. And the best find of the overnight goes to this Brother Printer ink. Bins, of course, is where I find these. $15 a day. And it sold for $63. So not a huge flip, especially paying $15, but it's consistent and I will take those sales. So that's going to wrap up of the add-on sales, but now we will head back over to my outro from yesterday. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up, tell YouTube you liked it. Leave some comments below because I know YouTube wants comments, wants interaction. So let me know what your best finds have been of the week, maybe of the last 2 weeks. If you got to think back to when your last best buy was, I would love to hear about it. Let me know what your favorite finds were, what your best find was. Chat with me. So in the comments, you can do so because I enjoy reading these comments and they bring me joy. So subscribe to the channel so you don't miss these videos in the future. And what else do I always say? Oh, in the description, grab the 2 things that I offer. One is the BOLO List. Be on the lookout. It's going to tell you top brands, top items to look for as a reseller if you're starting out. That is free down below. And then I also have a desert dashboard. That is my privately created dashboard spreadsheet for your eBay business. It is a full spreadsheet. It's the one that I use to keep track of all my sales and all my deductions. And when I have returns to put in the cost, my accountant loves it when I get to send her a full sheet of all my numbers. She doesn't have to redo the work. So it's also a great way to look back and see the months that are better than other months and compare your numbers. It's all in this beautiful spreadsheet. So you can grab that down below. Use coupon code DESERT10 for $10 off of it. It makes it $37 and it is a one-time purchase. You get to keep the spreadsheet for life. And whenever I do updates, you get a free copy. And you get to talk to me if you have questions. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fabulous week. And as long as I survive this week of craziness, I will see you on the next video. Take care.